Hey guys, in the last video we made it so that we could serve HTML pages from our Node application. Now what I want to do is just make it look a little better and even create a very simple website using our server. Alright, and you can see in our command line here, as we're running it and we visit pages, it's going to tell us what pages are loading, so that's kind of nice as well. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to get rid of this page.html. Actually, I'm going to rename it, not get rid of it. Okay, so we'll call this about.html. And then we'll create another one. And we'll call this one services.html. Now, if we wanted to use something like Bootstrap, we could do that. Okay, if we go to getting started and examples, we're going to be using Bootstrap quite a bit through this series. Okay, so this is just a sample Bootstrap template. I'm just going to grab the nav bar as well as down to this ending container div. Alright, we'll put that in our index body. Why is it doing that? Oh. Alright, so we have our home page. This will be index.html. This will be about.html. And this will be services. Okay, whoops. Get that out of there. This will be services. Alright, and then down here, let's take this H1. Actually, you know what? We're going to get rid of this starter template div. And we'll just put in a div with the class of row. Oops. Okay, and let's do H1 and we'll say home. Actually, we'll say welcome. I keep doing that ending div. Okay, and then we'll just put a paragraph. We'll say this is the welcome page. And change this to welcome. Okay, now we're going to need to include Bootstrap. So what we can do is download it. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is just take the CSS and put it into our file structure. We can create a folder called CSS. Bring that over. And then up here we'll just say link. Okay, that's going to go to css/bootstrap.css. Alright, let's go back to our index. Alright, so we're going to want to get rid of a class here, this navbar fixed top. Get rid of that, save, and that'll push it down. Alright. So that's our home page. If we go to the About page, you can see it's loading up this text, but we want it to be formatted like this. So we're going to have to just grab everything that we have here, and let's put that in the About page. Okay, except we're going to just change a couple things. Let's see, this class active, I'm going to cut that out and put that in this one. And we'll change the H1. Okay, for the project name, we'll just say my website. Whoops. Okay, we'll put that for the home page too. Alright, and then we're going to copy everything again and put it into services. And we'll just change this class active. We're going to put that on this link. Alright, so we'll save that, reload, and now if we go to about, did I not include the CSS? Oh, services works. Oh, I didn't include the head and all that stuff, so let's just put that in there. Now, having it like this, having a site like this where you actually have to include everything on every single page, such as the nav bar, it's not really a nice way to build a website, especially if you're going to be using something like Node.js. This is just giving you an example of building a web server. In the next video, well, not in the next video, in the next section, we're actually going to be using Express, which is a framework, and it makes it so that we don't have to repeat ourselves like this. Why do I still have project? Did I save that? No, I didn't. Alright, so we won't have to include the nav bar and all that stuff. And we'll be able to create routes and do a bunch of other stuff, really. Alright, so we'll get into stuff that's a little more advanced. This project was basically just to kind of introduce you to Node.js. Alright, so we're going to wrap it up, and I will see you in the next project.